During a recent episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, Teresa Giudice claimed that Melissa and Joe Gorgas didn't allow their niece Gia Giudice to stay at their shore house, but that may not have been the whole truth. Teresa and her brother Joe have had many issues in the past, many of which have played out on screen. This has vastly strained the familial relationship, resulting in very minor fights that blow up, such as this one. A source told Page 6 that RHONJ star Teresa Giudice's words in a recent episode may have not been entirely true. She alleged that Joe and Melissa iced Gia out and didn't let her stay at their vacation home on the Jersey Shore. However, it has been revealed that this actually occurred when Gia was underage, and she asked to stay during a weekend when Joe and Melissa were not at the house. Gia reportedly wanted to bring friends to the house, all of whom were presumably underage as well. Joe and Melissa did not feel comfortable allowing this without adult supervision, which is why they said no. Teresa Giudice crafts narrative to make Gorgas look bad. No one except Teresa can say why this became such a big storyline on RHONJ. During the episode, Teresa made the incident seem like Joe and Melissa just hated Gia and Teresa, resulting in them not allowing Gia to stay at the shore house. However, when looking at the situation in its entirety, it becomes clear why Joe and Melissa were not comfortable having Gia stay there without adult supervision, considering her age at the time. Teresa most likely crafted this narrative to make herself not look like the bad person in this situation, as she likes to do regularly. Joe and Melissa were likely in the right in this situation. Most parents of teenage children would surely agree as well. However, by Teresa spinning the story to fit her narrative, she made Joe and Melissa look like the villains here. This situation is quite small in comparison to many of the issues between the Gorgas and Giudices. Since it is so small, it feels ridiculous to be upset over it, but all of these small issues add up over time, which is why Joe and Teresa continue to fight and why it probably won't end anytime soon. It seems like Teresa and Joe will continue fighting until the end of time, and it's unlikely to be resolved when Teresa is spreading false narratives such as this one. The fact that Teresa most likely spun this story to fit the narrative of the Gorgas hating her family says a lot about this ongoing feud. Considering this is such a small issue, it should not impact their relationship in a huge way, but since Teresa decided to blow it up, it most likely will impact the fight later on in RHONJ Season 13 that causes an even larger schism in the family. The Real Housewives of New Jersey airs Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time on Bravo. Sources: Page 6, Teresa Giudice, Instagram.